What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Put your favorite two-man down in the comment section for your chance at winning a free month's access at Props Made Easy. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Now, my last video was Saturday, so we have a couple things we got to announce. The winner of the free monthly access from the correct two-man on Saturday is Young P the Great. Young P the Great, hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL, or you can hit up the Props Made Easy official Twitter at Props Made Easy, okay? So we can get you set up with your month. The winner of the weekly access from just commenting is going to be Dev70 with two V's, DEVV70. So appreciate everybody who comments, likes, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me as always. And as always, we are at propsmadeeasy.com. If you're already using Props Made Easy, then you already know. But if you're not using Props Made Easy is the best player prop tool that you could possibly have in the industry. On top of that, I mean, you've got the Game Center too that'll help you pick money lines and stuff like that for the game bets as well. But when it comes to player props, there is nothing quite like Props Made Easy. Okay, it's only, first of all, it's super affordable for everyone, right? Only $20 a month for access to Props Made Easy. Okay, not only do you have access to consensus odds after averaging every sportsbook in the entire industry on every single play, giving you the most accurate representation overall of where sportsbooks are on a play, but you also have AI simulation projections, which is something different than anyone else offers, and it's only $20 a month for Props Made Easy. Simulates the game 10,000 times down to the play level to give you the most accurate projections in the industry on these player props as well. And what Props Made Easy does is it shows you, okay, this play is this EV compared to where the rest of the sportsbooks are, compared to the sportsbook that you're trying to place the bet on, as well as has AI simulation on that same side of the line as all of these sportsbooks are showing. So in turn, what does that mean? That means in turn, by default, you're going to hit more than most places where you're getting data from, because you have so much data involved into these picks. Consensus odds, when you take the average from all sports books and you average them all together to give you a consensus odd, you're taking every bit of data you can possibly imagine that these sports books are utilizing to set their lines as accurate as possible, and then you're using it against other sports books, like a Prizepicks, like an Underdog, or like whatever sports book you're on. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just an amazing tool, man. You can click anybody new, you can click on the player's card. You can look up to season hit rate. You can look at head-to-head information, all types of stuff, man. So it's really cool for sure. All right, so let me refresh and let's get straight into the picks for today, man. Happy Monday. Excited to have another big week at Props Made Easy, man. The tools went absolutely nuts for me again this weekend. I've been playing a ton of just straight bets, man, and absolutely destroying, especially on Fliff. I'm on like a 10-day streak without missing a straight bet on Fliff, utilizing the top EV off the tool. So pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you. But excited to just keep it going, man. And I understand that a loss is coming there. Obviously, I'm not going to hit like 100 straight bets on Fliff, but nonetheless, I'm loving the consistency for sure. All right. Again, if you want, normally I'll give my people at greenlightdfs.com, my site that I've owned for 8 years with the DFS optimal lineups. I provide DFS optimal lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel. As you guys know, DraftKings and FanDuel have their sports books, but they also have the areas where you can build lineups, put them in tournaments, and win up to 6 figures in a night. I like to build those. That's where like I get my excitement from and my love from for this. So I research all of that. But at the same time, I'll put like 4 or 5 slips. Sometimes a little bit more depending on what we got, but I don't put every slip I make on there just because I'll play 20 plus slips. And I'm not about to put every single one. Plus the lines will change, and I don't want somebody playing a play at minus 150 that I wanted at minus 130. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I don't post a ton like that, because it's just skewed a little bit. But I will post like four slips or so on a daily basis for my people over there, and that's where I've been putting some flip straight bets as well for the community. And yeah, having tons of success, man. So excited to just keep it going. All right. So first and foremost, let's click here on where it says Prizepicks, and let's select all of the books we want to talk about, which are going to be the DFS books. All right, so the DFS books first, and then we'll talk about FanDuel, DraftKings, and the other ones. All right, so let me update. As we can immediately see, Underdog has some of the best EV on the entire board right now. You have Yabasule under 6.5 rebounds at a 9.67 EV on Underdog. Now, let me reiterate this. Just because a play is a certain EV, I think this is a mistake some people make, and I just want to make sure people don't make it, so I'm just saying this. Just because a play is a high EV on one site doesn't make them a high EV on another. You have to make sure you're looking at the right book and you're taking that play where that book, what that book is, right? So, for example, Yabasule's under 6.5 rebounds is at 9.67 EV on Underdog. That means that he's not going to be that high of an EV on better. You feel what I'm saying? Or better would be up here already. So you want to take it on Underdog. This does not mean that you can take this anywhere. You need to take it where where it's telling you to take it. That's the point. You want to take it where it is the value. Other places it's not going to be the same value. All right? Under 6.5 rebounds for him is a great spot, man. Consensus odds throughout the industry are all the way up to minus 143. AI sim projections on the under as well. If we look at him over the season, he's hit this in 65%, averaging 5.54 rebounds a game. Dante DiVincenzo under 4.5 rebounds at an 8.98 EV, minus 141 consensus odds on the under. AI sim projection on the under as well. When we look at DiVincenzo's season on the under 4.5 rebounds, he's gone under in 70%, averaging 3.7 rebounds per game. Tyrese Halliburton over 3.5 rebounds at an 8.18 EV, minus 138 consensus odds on the over. AI sim projection on the over as well. We look at Halliburton over the season. He's gone over this rebounds in only 43%, averaging 3.49. But again, this doesn't mean much to me. The front of the card means the most to me. Because this right here has every piece of data you can imagine ingrained into it, which is putting it here, which is the equivalent to what that is. And then this also is on the same side. So I don't really care if this says anything good or not. This could say he has a 0% hit rate over the season. And while that would suck to see, I'd still take what the data is telling me on the over 3.5 rebounds. I've talked about that a million times, but I mean it. All right? Now, as you scroll down, you get to a Prizepicks play. There's tons of underdogs. So instead of having them all selected, let's just look at Prizepicks first, and then we'll go through the other ones. Fred VanVleet over 1.5 steals and blocks at a 6.64. Minus 137 are the consensus odds on his over 1.5 steals and blocks throughout the industry. AI simulation projections on the over as well. Cade Cunningham over 1.5 steals and blocks at a 6.16. Minus 136 consensus odds throughout the industry on the over there. AI sim projection on the over there as well. Now, when we do look at all of these, where are all of these other sports books and where is their EV at today? Vivid Picks is here with the Fred VanVleet steals plus blocks. Where's Dabble? Dabble's top option is Malik Monk over 5.5 assists at a 5.52. But again, there's better EV on the boards. You want to take it where it is, right? A lot of people are like, oh, I want to hit more often, but I only have, like, I'm only playing on Prizepicks. I'm never going to tell you, oh, okay, cool. That's great. Yeah, you can win more. No. I'm going to tell you, you need to diversify. You need to make sure you have every book available that in your city. So you're taking the value where it's best. As we're seeing here, I mean, some of these plays are, when you scroll all the way down here and you're forcing things on these other books, whereas Underdog has some of the best value this morning. So put the slip on Underdog. You don't have to force a slip on Dabble. You don't have to force a slip on Prizepicks. Take it where the value is the best. All right? So we got some great plays throughout there, man. All right, now, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at some other ones. Let's look at Novig, DraftKings. Where's my Fliff at? Fliff ain't got no plays this morning yet? I guess there's no plays on Fliff yet. FanDuel. Let's check these out. No, unselect Prizepicks. Okay. Now, first and foremost, when you first select them all, they're all going to be in order from the top EV. Now, as you guys know, these spots where you're getting a play at a plus 100 or just a minus 106 or these low odds, these are higher profit plays long term, but higher risk. Like, you're going to lose more throughout the month, but in turn, the days where you win, you're going to make more profit. You feel what I'm saying? So by the end of the month, you're going to make more profit playing a plus 100 than you are playing a minus 110 or a minus 140 or a minus 120, whatever, right? You're going to make more profit long-term playing a plus 100 at this type of spot, okay? Now, if you want to play safer options, you can click Favored EV and only see plays where they're already favored on that sportsbook. So on DraftKings, we got a couple options. Karl Anthony Towns over 2.5 assists is already favored on DraftKings at minus 135. What does that say? DraftKings expects him to go over 2.5 assists, okay? On top of that, you have consensus odds all the way up to minus 154 when we look at the entire industry, giving him a 5.78 EV. AI simulation projection on the over as well. When we look at Karl Anthony Towns over the season at 2.5 assist line, he's gone over this in 57.6%, averaging 3.10 assists per game. Good spot there for him. Dylan Brooks over 3.5 rebounds is already favored on DraftKings at minus 125 odds, 5.43 EV. Consensus odds of minus 141 on the over throughout the industry. AI simulation projection on the over as well. Dylan Brooks over the season has hit this in 55%, averaging 3.85 rebounds per game. All right, so you've got some really good options, okay? Now, again, stay looking at this. Look at all of the options. When Fliff pops in, make sure you're paying attention to Fliff. Like, there's a lot of different options you need to make sure that you're taking advantage of. And also, the people who come into the videos just for the free picks throughout the videos and then judge props made easy based off of the small bit they see in the videos, you need to be have access all day long. Why? Because the plays change. The plays that are in my videos that you see here are not the same are not the best plays that we're going to see throughout the whole day. You have amazing value plays that pop in throughout the day that are going to be better than anything you see here in my video right now. Why? Because by the time I do my videos, all of the best plays have already been taken off the board by Props Made Easy members already. So I'm really stuck with what I have available. Now, sometimes there's some great plays, don't get me wrong, right? Like, we still have some decent plays on some of these sites, right? Like Yabasule's under 6.5 rebounds, DiVincenzo's under 4.5 rebounds. These types of plays will not last forever. They will be taken off the board or they will be bumped over on Underdog. Okay, so those will disappear. Those won't be available anymore. And then we may have a new play pop in at the top EV. It might be a minus 145 consensus play, EV of 10. But guess what? You're not going to see it because you only watch the videos. You don't have access to Props Made Easy. The people who have the most success with Props Made Easy are the ones who have the $20 monthly subscription and can see it at all times throughout the day. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me as always. Put your favorite two-mans down in the comment section. Hopefully I was able to get y'all started on the best picks so far for today, man. Happy Monday. Let's have a huge week once again, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm out. Peace.